Jeju is a short flight off Seoul's southwest tip, and arguably the busiest domestic air corridor in the entire world. From central Seoul, Gimpo Airport is reachable via subway lines 5 or 9 in about 40 minutes. If you land at Incheon instead, take an RX transfer to Gimpo, which takes roughly 50 minutes. Airlines like Korean Air and Jin Air fly this route constantly, with budget options saving significant money compared to the full-service carriers. Book your weekend flight at least 1 week ahead, because Friday evenings fill up fast during peak season. Midweek bookings made 2 weeks out cost much less than last-minute tickets on a holiday weekend. Skip the scenic overnight ferry unless you're driving over, since it takes 13 hours from Incheon. Once you land, Jeju International Airport is compact and has car rentals, currency exchange, and city shuttle buses right in arrivals. Jeju is a large island and public transit between sites is slow, so renting a car is almost essential for multi-stop days. You can book with Lotte, SK, or AJ at the airport, where compact rates start around 50,000 to 70,000 won before insurance. Make sure you have your international driving permit issued in your home country beforehand, because Korea cannot issue one on arrival. The island has excellent EV infrastructure if that's your preference, and all major roads are clearly signed in both Korean and English. For navigation, download Naver or Kakao Maps before you fly instead of relying solely on Google Maps. If you prefer not to drive, city buses run every 30 to 60 minutes for roughly 1,200 to 2,000 won each. Taxis are metered and available everywhere. A long trip from the airport to Seongsan Ilchulbong costs about 40,000 to 50,000 won. Jeju is a UNESCO World Heritage Island shaped by volcanic activity, and its landscapes are unlike anything on the Korean mainland. Start at Seongsan Ilchulbong, the sunrise peak with a massive grassy crater rim you can hike in 20 minutes.
Just nearby, Manjangal Cave features one of the world's largest lava tubes. Check opening hours before visiting as access can vary by season.
You should also visit Jusangjuoli Cliffs, where basalt cooled into geometric hexagonal pillars along the southern coast. Don't miss Jeongbang Waterfall, one of only a few places in East Asia where water falls directly into the sea. If you climb Halasan, remember that summit temperatures can be 10 degrees cooler than at the beach regardless of the season. The Eorimak Trail is the faster 3-hour hike for those who want to reach the crater lake quickly. Jeju has its own food scene, and you need to try Hukdwa Eji, the island's famous black pork. It is a heritage breed with richer flavor than standard Korean pork, grilled over charcoal at your table for $15 to $20 per portion. You can find the best restaurants along Yeondam Road in Jeju City near the airport. Don't miss Ogdam, a red tile fish unique to these waters that tastes sweeter and less pungent than dried fish elsewhere. If you prefer spicy food, grab braised galchi hairtail fish for a hearty set meal with rice and sides. For something sweet, find omeji rice cakes at Dongmun Market. They are made from local millet and coated in toasted soybean powder. Jeju is also Korea's citrus capital, so stock up on fresh halabong mandarins between November and February while the fruit is in season. Jeju rewards a slower pace, and 2 to 3 days is plenty of time for the highlights without feeling rushed. If you want an active trip, head east first to Seongsan Ilchulbong for sunrise and hike its crater rim in about 90 minutes.
Continue north to Manjangal Cave before grabbing Galchi Joram dinner south in Siagwapo that night.
The next day, climb Halasan via the Eorimak Trail, then cool off at Hyopje Beach's white sand and turquoise water. For a more relaxed pace, catch sunrise at Seongsan Ilchulbong and drive slowly along the scenic east coast with stops in Gujwa and Seopjekoji. Grab some omegi tteok for dessert from Dongmun Market before your flight home on day 2. If you can make it to Suksongdu Jeju main branch, their black pork is a local favorite rated 4.8 stars by locals and visitors alike. Just book your stay months ahead during peak season, since this island fills up quickly between July through November,